So, a client of ours brought in a Peugeot 306 with complaints about waters being in the boot area. I mean, if we just check the footwells first, just to make sure there's no water that has been spread anywhere. Obviously, depending on how you're driving the car, depending on how you park the car, the water can flow through the vehicle, and obviously with the underlay being basically a big old sponge, it just completely soaks it up. But yeah, obviously having water under the underlay isn't good for anyone really, because it's stagnant water, so the water just sits there, there's no airflow down there, or there's very minimal airflow down there, and it basically just stays there for as long as it likes. So that's how you get damp smells, things like that. I mean, it does go to mould eventually, but it's quite hard for it to go to mould because there's no oxidisation, whereas when the water is on the surface of the carpet, that's when you want to be careful, because you want to get rid of that straight away, because it oxidises with the air at a much faster rate. But I mean, it seems to be dry so far, which is good. It means it hasn't spread. If we double check this one last, well, it seems to be dry, so that's good. It means the water hasn't spread anywhere. It's just been collecting in the boot area. But if I show you what's been going on, so what we'll start with is tailgate rubber. You can see somebody's obviously had it off before, because this little line there is meant to actually line up with the boot latch, and it's not, so it's actually the wrong way around. And also up here you can see it's not actually on properly, so you can see it should be flush like that, and then it just goes up in this corner, which is understandable because obviously someone has put it on wrong. So yeah, that needs to be taken off and then sealed up and then put back on. I mean, you can see in the boot here, you can see all the condensation that is occurring from the leaks. But yeah, if we show you what we found, so first of all, you've got a little grommet down there missing. You can see the water around it, and also you can see a little pool of water there. So there's a grommet missing there, which I don't know why that's happened, but somebody's obviously had a fiddle with this, messed about with some cables. So look, as you can see, all these cables are completely mumble jumbled. They are just completely mixed up. Pretty sure they're not actually going to the right things, and also you've got that grommet just behind there, it's not even in, so that's not particularly good. There's also a bolt there that hasn't been screwed on properly, which is then letting water through. So somebody's actually had a good go on this. I don't know if they've had an accident repair on the bumper previously, but it seems to be that somebody has messed around in here. So, I mean, what we'd quote to do is we'd quote to take the bumper off. Yeah, just take the bumper off. Don't have to take the rear lights out. The rear lights are fine, which is good. But we'd take the bumper off, try and figure out what's going on, see if there's any sort of repair work behind there, and then obviously we'd get all these cables sorted in the right order. We'd have to buy some grommets for that. We'd have to sort that grommet out there, and then, I mean, in regards to drying, you can see all the condensation. I mean, it is wet, but it's only the boot, so it's not exactly like it's the underlay, so that's only thin there, it's only thin, so it should be just a night, fingers crossed. It shouldn't be too long. But just doing a quick update video on the Peugeot 607. What we found is started taking up the seats just to see how it's getting on under there, and you can see, I mean, even if I just, you can see the water's coming out of it. So it's going to need at least 2 nights. You can see it's absolutely soaking under there. That's just from where the water's been going under the seats, under the boot, sorry, under the back seat into this bit. So yeah, it's just all that is where it's you can see it's just level right off, going directly into them rear seats. So yeah, just a quick update. It's gonna be at least 2 nights. So yeah, that's all. Put it in the invoice. You got mould on these seats here, all around here. You can see it's actually growing there as well, all in that little crack down there. I mean, even if you pull the seatbelt out, you can see the amount of mould on there. So obviously that is pretty bad. So I forgot to put it on the invoice. What we'll do is we'll do an odour kill. So basically we've got a microbial spray that we will get everything out, spray it all down, and then we've got another microbial sort of conditioner thing that then we'll go wipe down all surfaces, and then we'll repeat the process again to get rid of all that mould. So that'll be nice and fresh. That way there's no sort of health risk as well involved. So obviously, you know, when mould gets into your lungs, you can get all sorts of spores growing, all sorts of bad things going on. So yeah, that's all. So just a quick update on the Peugeot 607. Everything's good to go. It's had a lovely interior clean, obviously an odour kill as well, so she's all looking spick and span. But yeah, literally last thing we're doing is trying to get this tailgate rubber on, and obviously where it's been contorted previously, it wasn't put on correctly. The rubber's actually moulded so that it keeps coming off, and we've tried everything, but we can't manage to get it back on. So obviously it was coming through here as well, the leak was coming through here, and there was, if you see the video, you can see where this thing, where the line doesn't line up with the boot latch. Somebody's obviously done something to it, and they've just yammed it back on as hard as they can, and now it won't go back on. So just last little bit on the Peugeot 607. You can see it's just undergoing our rain arch bay right now, just simulating heavy downpour. So yeah, it's also had a courtesy clean, so it's looking nice and shiny. You can see we've even done the rims. Coming together nicely. What we're going to do is pull her out and make sure it's still nice and dry, and she should be good to go. So we've got the Peugeot 607 here. She's all ready to go. What we say now is she's ready for a real weld test. So you can see there it's nice and dry. But obviously, say for example, when it's raining and you're going down a motor at 70 miles an hour, you can get water going to all sorts of places. So it is, I mean, we do test it and we go for our testers, but it is a completely different sort of scenario for the car being static. But yeah, also what we say is just look after the car, or look out for where you got it fixed, all the parts, all the places. Just double check, make sure that there's no water showing. But yeah, like I said in this one, we've done our testing. We've given her a jet wash as well, nice surface clean. So as you can see, all the footwells are nice and dry. If I show you into the boot area, you can see, if I get a torch out, you see just under here, there was actually a load of water that was in this area of the boot. But you can see now, it's all nice and dry. All these sidewalls are nice and dry as well. So yeah, she's holding up pretty good. Almost done.
Amazing.